Well, hello YouTube. Good morning. Here we are. We have ourselves a start to another day. Little bit of a chilly day, but hey, it's not minus 40. We can count that as a bonus. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, today I want to make another attempt at getting on downtown and paying bills. I've got some paperwork to fill out and a few other things I'm wanting to do. All of my uploads have now run their course through, so they're all uploaded. Been through my scheduler and found some of my lost videos that during all the confusion with my dad somehow didn't get scheduled. So now I'm okay. Of course, as always, gotta shoot more content and get all that stuff going and underway, but we will cross that one, well, as it comes about. Each day is a new set of challenges, and one more day to face and try to be a productive member of society. I am considering making a phone call to somebody who I used to work for, just to let them know that I am back in town and I am kind of currently back looking for work. Because last time I talked to them, that was their instructions. When and if, I did get back in town and on my feet, so maybe if the person they hired to replace me quit or can't handle the job, maybe they'll give me a call. The other day I was thinking, it's going to be a cold, dark winter, so it'd be nice to have a reason to leave the house. Now that Dad's no longer here, the morning breakfasts or hey, can you take me to groceries, stuff like that runs won't be happening, so that'll be my only chance for an outing, is to go out for a job. So instead of being a hermit, maybe I can find something casual or part-time, or hey, maybe I can convince her to hire a second person to back up the first person, 2 or 3 times a week or something, just so they weren't alone. You never know, and if that person is sick, then you got somebody always there, or at a moment's notice to fill in for that shift if that person can't make it. But hey, you never know, we'll cross that one when we get there. It's weird how you apply for jobs and you get this automated email response saying that that you're not the right candidate they're looking for. However, the ad is still up and they're still accepting applications. So then you apply again and you basically get the same automated email response again. So obviously they're not looking for a candidate like me. They're probably looking for somebody who is of a certain person that they can push boss around, that obviously doesn't have their footing strong enough in the Canadian culture to know what their rights are to stand up for themselves. And again, that's not the kind of employer you're wanting to work for anyway. So, of course, pretty much my plans are a little bit of running around. Now that our REIT store is closed, that's one less place to have an outing to. So I've already been to Princess Auto and don't have really any business at the big box orange hardware store. So we will probably see how she goes. Maybe shoot some videos. Pick some garbage up in the yard, get prepared for the dump run, I suppose. And, around we roll. So, yeah, Gister, we'll catch you all later. A little bit of later morning update. Well, of course, went out, paid a few bills. It's nice to get caught back up on bills again, and really nice not having to pay a $4 surcharge per bill just to be able to pay them. It's kind of nice when you're dealing with a good stack of bills. $20 in surcharges, add up, right? So of course, got those all took care of. I decided to go out for a nice little breakfast. A nice little quieter sit-down place instead of your normal 99-cent bag lunch where they push you out the door in 15 minutes or less. So of course now I was going to wash the truck, but the car wash is busy. So I guess we'll put that off till either later or another day altogether. It'll probably just get muddy when I go to do my dump run, but again, we will cross that one when we get there. I'll probably go back inside, see what's the what in YouTube land, and before you know it, the day will pass on by. I finally received a phone call back from somebody I was trying to get a hold of for a record of employment for a past employer. The company I was working for, due to the slowdown, had shut down, and I hadn't really been there for basically 2 years, and I have no idea if they gave me a paper copy or didn't issue a paper copy or what, but finally, after getting through and a call back, the person tells me that they don't issue paper copies anymore. So if I want a copy, I gotta go online to this website and do this, and this, which I guess it makes sense. So, it probably saves the company like, a couple $1,000s a year not having to issue paper copies. And then that way you print it out yourself and it's all good to go. So I'll get that record of employment took care of and then sent away to the person that wants it, and hopefully they've lined their bird cage with it and it's all good. All I know is quite a headache jumping through hoops and playing their games just to maybe potentially end up with something in the end, but I wouldn't hold my breath for that. So pretty much, guys, gonna go back inside, see what's the what, and we will catch you all later. Little bit of an early evening update. My day was a quiet day after, of course, the running around and all that. I made a couple of phone calls, left a couple of voicemails or messages, but haven't got a call back yet. Apparently that employer that called me for the record of employment, I think was just snowballing me, because I can't find anything from on a certain website that they said I would find it on to get the help that I need. So I'm thinking they just made something up to get me off their back. I can find on the website where the employer enrolls, but I can't find anything where the employee enrolls. So I have no idea if I got to make a venture on down to the big useless building downtown and stand in line up for an hour and see what's the what, or if whatever, right? It's kind of frustrating when you got to do all this, jump through all these hoops for less than 3 months of employment on a record of employment. It's probably not going to get you anywhere anyway, but it's like, oh, look on the bright side, at least it gives me something to do. Occupies my time, right? Well, currently making some supper. Got one of them store-bought lasagnas in the oven, so it all should be good to go in a little bit. I need to do a few things in the upcoming days, as always, right? Looking at the forecast, we might have some nice weather coming on up, and it's supposed to be relatively dry with no rain, so maybe I'll take this opportunity to pick up the leaves before they get buried in the snow, and you never know, maybe we can, knock on wood, shoot some fire pit videos. If I don't get them shot before the snow gets too deep, they're not going to happen, and Again, I won't have any content for another year, right? It's the way things go. The best of plans quite often lay in ruins, and no matter how much you plan something out, it very rarely ever goes exactly to what you think it should go. But basically, guys, gonna go in, get the night underway, and well, Easter, we'll see y'all then. A little bit of a closing update. Well, of course, today was an okay day. Got the bills paid, which is most definite a must. Got the mortgage took care of for another 2 weeks, which again is a must. You know, one step at a time, one day at a time. We'll do what we can do to get things caught up, things back to where they need to be. That's a part of life, is adapting and changing to your ever-changing surroundings, regardless of whether it's your fault or your problem. When it happens, you got to do it and make the best of the situation. Sometimes things you can control and help not go down that path, but then there's other things that are just plain and simple beyond your control. They're influenced by other people trying to tear you down, trying to end it all, and you fight what you can to get where you need to get. But pretty much the Gister, gonna end her all here. Today was a good day. Tomorrow's another one. Round and round we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.